Good morning, students. In our last class, we were learning about the balanced diet. Balanced diet is the diet that containing all the necessary things for our body in proper amount. That is the right amount of energy giving food, body building food, and protective food. Protective food meaning the food containing vitamins and minerals. Energy giving food means the food that give us energy to do work or to do uh, exercises like running, jumping. We need energy. Such energy giving foods are the rice, potato, bread, etc. are energy giving food. The protein is the body building substance. The protein giving food are the body building food. Then the oily food like the sunflower oil or butter, ghee, etc. are fatty, that also energy giving food. Then vegetables and fruits are the vitamin and mineral giving food, that are the protective food. Protective food help us to be healthy, to fight against diseases. All the food items must be there in our diet or in our daily food. That is how we can keep our body healthy. Then we should drink enough water also. Water can carry away the waste from our body. Then it can cool our body, and all the uh, activities of our body is done with the help of water. Then again, let us learn about the good food habits. You see, certain points are there one by one. To stay healthy, we must follow certain food habits. The first and the first thing is wash your hands with the soap before and after a meal. If we happen to touch uh, many places with our hand, certain dirty substances or germs may be sticking on our hands. So we may not understand, we cannot see the germs on our eye, we cannot see it because they are very small. So we should wash our hands with soap and water before and after the meal. Then eat meals at the right time in the right quantities. Right time meaning at the morning you should take the breakfast, at the midday you must eat the lunch, and in the night you must take the dinner. Then after giving enough interval only you can eat. You cannot then again at the right time you must eat in right quantity. We must eat the right quantity എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ആവശ്യത്തിന് ഫുഡ് വേണം കഴിക്കാൻ. Not the food must be enough for our body. That should not be too less or too much. Both can make problem. If we eat less food, that cannot give enough energy or we cannot grow enough. If we eat too much food, that can cause indigestion. Our body cannot digest the food if we take too much food. Both can make problem. So we must eat the right quantity of food. Then again, eat a balanced diet, that we know. Do not eat junk food. What is junk food? The explanation is here. You know that the food that is not good for our health because it contains high amount of fat or sugar. Such a food is not healthy food. That may containing too much oil or too much sugar. That may be tasty because of the presence of oil and sugar. The food may be tasty, but it not be healthy. Such foods are known as the junk food. So we must eat the balanced diet. Do not eat the junk food. Then chew food well and eat slowly. When we chew our food, the food become small pieces. Then only the digestive enzymes can act on it and can dissolve it. Then only our body can absorb it. So chew our food very well. Chew എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ചവയ്ക്കുക. Chew our food very well and eat slowly. If we swallow food, we cannot chew it properly. Then again, drink plenty of water. Water is also needed for our body. Major part of our body is made up of water. So our blood, our saliva, etc., all the our tears, everything containing water. So we must drink plenty of water. Then again, never waste food. We cannot really, the food is made or created by the God. We do not have any right to waste the food. It is provided by God. God created everything. The paddy or the fruits, apple, orange, everything is produced or created by God. We do not have the right to waste it. So don't do that. Then do not spill food while eating. Spill എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ putting it around the plate and make it everywhere. That is a spilling എന്നത് അത് ഫുഡെല്ലാം പുറത്തൊക്കെ കളയുക. Do not spill food while eating. When we eat slowly and carefully. Food is the thing that may change into our body. So we must respect our food. Food is changing into our body. Our body is formed from the food we eat. So we consider food in a respect way. We should give enough respect to our food. Never waste it. Never spill it around. Then do not eat meals while watching television or reading a book. If we eat food by watching television, the food will not be digested properly. If we taste the food, then only our digestive enzymes will be activated. Our saliva will come. Saliva is also a digestive enzyme. If we watch the television, we cannot enjoy our food, then the food will not be digested. Our brain should control the digestive enzyme if we look on the food and enjoy the food. If we watch the television at that time, the food will not be digested properly. Then the reading a book is also a bad habit. When you eat, you must concentrate or look on your food and eat it properly. Reading and television watching, etc., are necessary things, but when we do it, reading the book at its time and watching the television at its proper time. Do not eat the meals with watching television. Then again, rinse your mouth after each meal and after drinking milk. Rinse meaning വാ കഴുകുക. Rinse your mouth. Here the picture in a wash basin. A child is rinsing his mouth, washing the mouth after each meal, after eating everything, after drinking milk or drinking coffee or drinking lemon juice. After eating or drinking everything, we must rinse our mouth. Then again, another thing about avoiding wastage of food and water. How we can avoid wasting of food and water. Look here, we must not waste food and water. We must think of those children who do not get enough food to eat and clean water to drink. There are many people in other parts of the world. They do not have anything to eat or drink. They do not get enough water for their needs. We must think about them. We cannot waste it, because these things are not created or not made by us. We do not have the right to waste it. We are blessed with it. So we must use it very carefully. Then we can avoid wastage of food and water at home or school. How we can avoid wasting of food and water? Then closing the water tap tightly after using. We must be careful. After taking enough water, we must close the tap very carefully. Then not spilling food or water or allowing water to overflow. Do not use the water or food uh, without caring, or we cannot allow the water to overflow. ഓവർഫ്ലോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കവിഞ്ഞൊഴുകാനും വെള്ളം കവിഞ്ഞ് ബക്കറ്റിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ പോകാൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫുഡ് പുറത്ത് കളയാനൊന്നും നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് പ്രൊവൈഡഡ് ബൈ ഗോഡ്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് മെയ്ഡ് ബൈ us. We cannot make water ourselves. It is provided by God. Many people are suffering without getting enough food or water. Then again, the third point, you see, getting leaking pipes and taps at home repaired to save water. We must repair as soon as if we have leaking taps or pipes. Then taking only as much food in our plate as we can eat. When we take or serve food, we take only the enough amount. If we take too much, sometimes we cannot complete eating, and that may become waste. Then again, sharing the food with family and friends if there is more than we need. If we happen to make more food, sometimes we may think that some guest may come to our house, then they may not come. In such cases, we can share it with the neighboring or with our neighbors or with our family friends. We can share that food. Do not throw it away. Then donating leftover food after wedding and other functions to orphanage or old age home. If we have certain functions, sometimes we may have certain functions at our home. At that case, sometimes many or large amount of food may become leftover food may be there. ഒരുപാട് വേസ്റ്റായിട്ട് നമ്മൾക്ക് ആവശ്യമുള്ളതിനും കൂടുതൽ ഫുഡ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ what we should do? We should donate that things to the orphanage or old age home. We cannot throw it. We should not throw it away. Then again, you see, making smoothies and cake using overripe fruits instead of throwing them away. Sometimes in our homes we may have a lot of fruits. Sometimes it may be mango or jackfruit. Such fruits may be plenty in certain seasons. At that time, we should not throw it away. We can keep that things or change that fruits into many things, smoothies or cakes or jams. We can make out of many things, or pickles. We can change it into many food item, and we should preserve it without throwing it away. Then again, storing food in airtight containers or in the fridge to avoid spoilage. We should be very careful about the food. We cannot throw it away. Then again, buying limited food item each time you visit a supermarket. Sometimes we may buy more food than our needed amount. Such things should not happen. We must be very careful about our food or water. We cannot waste it. Now I am finishing the lesson. I shall send you the notes after that. Thank you for listening the class.